right, Chris, we have to find AJ. Do you know where is AJ?
I think you can see him pretty clearly right through that door.
Where is it? Over here?
Back. See there?
Through this door?
No.
He's through this door.
It's the other way, Jeff. God damn it!
All right. Hey, welcome back to the Dojo Rangeline Time, Jeff.
I'm Chris.
We're playing The Walking Dead, the final season of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I think it's like the final season of Clementine, which. Clem. Do you want to make a bet?
That she survives or dies?
Yeah, that she dies at the end of this?
She's not going to die.
You don't think she's going to die?
Like you said yourself the last episode, people love Clementine.
Yeah.
You don't.
I
was afraid you were.
But, you hate children, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
Tickle him.
I'm okay. And you know what you are.
No, she's going to live.
Tickle.
AJ may not. AJ won't make it, though.
He's like, he does that thing. He's like, stop it, stop it, stop it. I can't breathe. Then he pulls out the gun. He's like, stop, motherfucker.
I would have killed him if that didn't happen. I would have been very happy to see that.
That's not cool, man.
You can't be doing that, kiddo.
You can't be biting people.
That's kind of a trigger thing in this zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, people get real weird about getting bit.
No more bites.
That's right.
Yeah, instead just punch them in the neck. You got to use the palm of your fist and hit up in their nose, and it goes into their brain.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back what I said before. There are a lot of black people at this school. That's good.
I watched AJ for you.
Hope he didn't cause you any trouble.
He was a bit of a handful.
Is it cold here?
I got off light compared to what Ruby went through.
Why? Oh, because he's got his coat on. I mean, I guess that kind of takes away from my theory that it's Georgia.
Yeah.
Loud and clear, little man.
Well, it could be winter in Georgia.
Thankfully.
Doesn't seem like a
freezing 73 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Lewis.
Hi.
Clementine.
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot. Marlon left your bag in here somewhere.
Ah, cool. It's got my beans in it. Did you guys get disco broccoli out of the car before?
I'm not going anywhere without disco broccoli.
What about rock and roll rhubarb from the trunk? I know he was shot in the face, but all right.
Oh, it's my favorite knife.
I feel complete now. The paint scraper didn't cut it. Hey, it's my hat.
There's got to be some more hats around here. I'm just saying.
That's gotta hurt, right? See the bandage on her head?
Does he know what that is?
It's dirty. Clean it. Maybe later. Back you go. Where it belongs.
In your butt crack?
That can't be a good idea.
Where have you been?
I don't teach you how to. I don't come into your house. I don't come to your job and tell you what to do.
What are you gonna do here, Jeff?
He's a better shot than
Yeah. You want to put that to the test?
Hey.
You guys do your thing, I guess.
Kids that age are really good at video games. Imagine they probably pick up shooting pretty fast, too.
You don't know any others?
Well, there is one. But you're armed.
What?
What?
Is it a disarming tune?
Oh, my darling.
Oh.
God, I knew this was going to happen at some point. Have they pulled this out of their ass at some point in the series previously?
I don't know. Look at AJ. He's like, oh my God, I've never heard this song before.
It's stuck in my head now. I can't get it out.
Oh no.
And her shoes were number 9.
Should you really be doing this with all the the zombies that react to like sound and stuff?
Okay, the fact that anyone would still know this song at this kid's age, goes back to me thinking maybe this is Georgia.
What do you think, AJ?
It's required in Georgia, right? They're like,
I think so. Yeah.
Loud is bad. Not always.
Come press this key.
What?
Come on.
Pull my finger.
This one right here.
Give it a try.
Go ahead, AJ. Press it.
So I bet you a machete is going to come out and cut him in half.
It opens the bookshelf. It opens the bat cave.
That'd be cool.
Oh shit! It's the big crossover.
Now press this one. And
Are we going to learn chopsticks?
You're a natural.
Yay!
Hey.
I guess.
Okay, that was exciting.
The robot?
Nope. Shit.
Really? We're going back to Rosie the robot?
Hey, we're doing my darling Clementine over here.
Anything's possible.
Coming to and all, but could really use a hand.
Do you need to
Taking out a few deadheads.
stab zombies in the face?
I'm always for taking out some deadheads. I'm so fucking sick of like Jerry Garcia at this point. I'll tell you what.
Hey man, can we come in there for a second? We got this bootleg mixtape that we can trade for some weed if you have it.
I tell you, man, I grew up in a town that was like lousy with deadheads.
Really?
And like every party you would go to, at some point, some asshole was going to pull one or two things. They were going to take what you're playing out of the stereo and put in a Grateful Dead like bootleg live tape.
Okay.
What? I don't understand. Everybody likes this. Or they were going to take what you're playing out of the stereo, pull out an acoustic guitar.
Oh no!
And start playing a Dead or Bob Dylan song.
Yeah.
Which that's one of the reasons I've always loved Animal House is just for that one scene where John Belushi grabs the guy's guitar and destroys it. I'm like, yes.
Wait, where did?
Like something drew their attention. Something like, I don't know, an explosion or a car crash.
Oh yes, that was totally my fault.
Yeah.
But just saying. There's gotta be some
you got a problem?
You want to go?
Waiting something?
You think I crashed that car on purpose?
I'll crash your car thing face.
Hello, Clementine. I'm Violet. Nice to meet you.
You're Lewis. I know that you're making her talk.
He said Lois earlier.
Girls, they're starting to fill in.
Come on.
Thanks, Arlie, Ermy.
Arlie, Ermy.
Don't mind Violet. She grows
How did?
I promise.
Chair leg? Or
Sure.
It's a chair leg. I call it Cheryl's.
I hate you.
Cheryl's like
Also-
Cheryl Xavier.
There you go. Also, he's got the nails are in there wrong.
Yeah, they're supposed to go the other way.
He's supposed to go all the way through, so the pointy parts are outside.
Yeah. Well, they are just kids, so.
Cool?
Like, I saw this in a movie once.
Okay.
Tap 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 tap.
See you on the other side.
Wait, that's what you say when you're gonna die.
Well, maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe it's going to switch viewpoint.
Oh,
here.
shit.
Maybe it'll be the unexpected and Clementine dies right off the bat.
So, like, again, these children seem like they're just fine. Why is society not a thing again?
Yeah, these kids are pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Full-grown adults you think would be great.
Yep.
Well, I
yep.
mean, not me.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, you know, they walk pretty slow. You just hit the circle button. I know how to hit the circle button.
You're pretty good at hitting the circle button.
I hit the circle button all the time. Wait, why is
he standing again?
Oh, oops. Oh, it only stuns them for a few seconds.
Damn, girl.
How do they still have so much blood in them?
Well, they shouldn't have really almost any.
Yeah.
It should just be kind of black, coagulated, like jam.
Follow me.
Okay.
I love over here. Over here sounds good. That seems a little unnecessarily elaborate.
They're Ewoks. I see.
Laying around this area for these asshats. They're all marked, so keep a lookout.
Okay. Drop him.
There you go. Wow. See,
So
you
then-
can save them till you have more walkers than this, and it's a bigger problem.
Can I just... Oh, God damn it, really?
Well, you fucked up, Jeff.
Well, I hit the circle button. I said, as before, I'm good at hitting the circle button.
Yeah, well, not good enough.
Fuck, hit the circle button, hit the circle button, hit the circle button. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this one
We're
again.
doing that.
Like,
Easy
oh,
feet.
the stakes. Oh, no. I have to hit the X button a bunch of times.
Oh, boy.
What are you a T-Rex now? I'm a dinosaur.
I got tiny little arms. Don't do much.
Seems like that's a lot easier than... I mean, like, you guys realize that after we killed the...
Come on, meet him halfway.
Wait, who?
There's a whole other group of kids, I presume.
After we're done here, we're going to have to, like...
I like it.
We're going to have to reset all these dumb traps that you kids made. We're going to have to drag an 8-ton boulder back up into a tree.
Yeah, it seems like just killing them with a knife would have been the better strategy.
I mean, like this, you know? Am I supposed to just be, like, maneuvering them?
I guess.
So it's like I'll run back to... Why do I have, like, a red...
Yeah, that seems like... Is that just warning of danger in that direction?
I guess I'm supposed to maneuver them. Okay, well, they're not coming from this direction, so I guess I could just, like, stand over here and then, like, run...
What? No.
Okay.
So you could have had it.
Fuck a bunch of this. I don't...
Well,
No, I had to be on the other side of the tree to release it, right? The release is on the other side. So it's like, okay, I'm going to get him over here, and then we'll run over here. I'm going to be like, hey, zombie!
Zombie.
Oh, no, no. Come on. Oh, God damn it. Really? Maybe this way?
I don't know, Jeff.
I'm just going to kick him in the knee and then fucking stab his face off.
I feel like that's the better strategy at this point, at the very least, so we can advance the story.
Right.
No one wants to watch 30 minutes of you running around a tree with a zombie behind you.
That's the other thing that I kind of wish that they might have done, is that by this point in the Telltale series that they might have had a little bit better, say, a real rudimentary combat system.
Well, yeah, that's always been the case. It's definitely more story-oriented than combat-oriented.
Keep an eye out for stragglers.
But this is still the best of the Walking Dead games.
Well, the only other one is total garbage.
Yeah, but
there's one other one, and it's total garbage.
Wasn't there like 18 phone games or something?
Oh, I don't know about any of that.
I
actually heard one of the phone games was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like a little get a bunch of people and
you have to
fight.
And you have to like build like new structures and shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. Hey, look, an arrow.
That could be useful later, I guess.
I think it's that old lady that was tied to the chair in episode 1, right?
Nah, it just looks like her. Because, limited budget.
Right.
I hate this cleanup bullshit.
Watch out!
Look out!
Watch out! No, you're our only Latino.
I feel like if you hadn't been fucking around, that this would have been fine. The only reason you were in danger was because you were. Oh no, dude, dog! I don't need help.
Oh, Scooby-Doo!
Oh, Jesus.
By the way, I would totally play a Telltale game based on the Scooby Apocalypse comic. That would be amazing.
All right.
I don't know if you've read it. It's pretty good.
Hey. It's all right, girl. It's all right.
It's like total retcon of Scooby-Doo, where
see
they
you and
all
Rosie
meet
are making
as the
friends.
apocalypse is starting to happen, the zombie apocalypse, and they're all
Rosie
different.
here
Like
can help you get over
Scooby
it.
is like
She's as
was they
cuddly as
found
they
in a scientific facility that's
except for small
genetically
walkers,
enhanced,
that's-
so he can has that sort of like pigeon speech and stuff.
Okay.
Where he can talk, but he's not real bright.
That walker came out of nowhere. All right.
No, it didn't. They don't run. They walk. They're called walkers. They literally slowly
You're
walked
not
up
the
behind
only
you
one.
because you were busy bitching about killing zombies.
How'd it go out there? How do you think it went?
Be nice, Asim.
Why are you still talking very
Whoa!
loud?
What is with that rabbit?
Barely find
Look how
nothing
fucking big that thing is.
How did it get that big?
I
Well,
don't know.
I guess rabbits, if anything, are pretty successful at getting away from
Talk about it
zombies.
later.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever tried to catch a rabbit?
No.
It ain't easy.
Oh. Okay.
Like a
Still
jackrabbit
standing, I
like
see.
that? Fuck that.
No, I don't.
I'd call that a B+ performance there, Vi.
I don't need a
You've
rabbit.
done better.
Fuck off.
Right now, you do not require the services of a
B-
rabbit.
Yeah.
Now, Clem here. That was a solid A. A+ even.
Damn straight.
Oh, romantic
Don't be
interest.
jealous.
I'm gonna
fine.
fuck that guy as soon as I
better.
have thoughts like that.
You kicked ass, Violet. A+.
Oh, see what she's doing?
Yeah.
I know.
It's
You're
like,
both
Violet,
delusional.
you're okay. Violet will remember that.
Now the real question is: did his pants come already ripped up like that, or did he rip them up, or did zombies rip them up?
Yeah, is he just that punk rock?
Because like they're very even gashes down the front, so I have to assume that they like rated a hot topic or a wet seal or something.
Still
and
baffles me that people sell pre-ripped jeans.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. The moment they put those out, that became a thing. I was like, punk is dead.
Yeah. Have you seen the ones where it's like a cut all the way down the front, so then it's like jean shorts, but they still have most of the rest of the jean like hanging down the
That
side?
seems really
They're
impractical.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
You wouldn't want those in the zombie apocalypse to get caught on
Come on,
shit.
y'all.
No.
Food's
Oh,
Oh!
right in the dick. Dude, I told you don't walk up behind AJ. Please don't sneak up on my zombie.
Sorry about that, Lost Boy.
Yeah, you can't really walk up behind him. He's got a thing about
Yeah,
that.
everybody kind of has a thing about something, I suspect.
a painful thing.
Plus, you have a
Can't go around
mullet.
punching
I mean,
people
you
with it.
actively made that hair choice.
Yep.
Seated at the same
You
table.
kind of deserve to get kneed and elbowed in the balls.
I'll talk to him.
I mean, I don't care what apocalypse is going on. There's never a good reason for a mullet.
Right.
Hey. What are you looking at?
Even when there's not an
What's that
apocalypse, there's not really a good reason for a mullet.
Exactly.
That's gross.
Even Superman had to learn that lesson the
That
hard
bird's
way.
a crow. In school, they told us they're called scavengers. Can you say that?
What is this, Sesame Street?
Scavengers. No. Scavengers.
I knew that you could.
Scavengers.
Today's
mean?
apocalypse is brought to you by the letter
They don't
S.
hunt like us. They just eat stuff that's already dead.
So they don't turn into zombie crows then.
Scavengers.
No, apparently not.
So this
Well,
isn't
but in this
Resident
universe, isn't it the sort of thing where it's like it's not that they're trying to avoid infection, it's that a certain number of people just aren't.
Didn't know that
They
it was
don't
Marvin.
turn. right?
No,
Even if they're bitten?
Everybody turns.
Right.
Well, but if they die, they turn,
I'm
but like
sure
just
they'll
by getting
forgive you.
bitten, they won't turn,
We should
right?
talk to them.
I think so. I think it's pretty much you get bitten, you're turning.
But I
Oh,
don't
really?
think they-
Okay. All right.
I don't think that, as far as I remember, they've
can
never
just
encountered
tell.
anyone, at least on the shows or in the comic,
They don't.
they've never encountered anyone who didn't turn.
Yeah.
I know you,
Okay.
AJ.
I just thought the
I'll bet
rules
when they
were
do,
everybody's
they'll like
infected,
you
but
just
then
as much as I do.
it's only if you die. Like it's
No,
not
the
just like
idea
if you just get bit, then you're going to turn in 3 days or
Everybody's
whatever.
infected
And
to
that
some
girl,
degree,
Right.
she yelled
but
it.
getting bit,
You're really
is going to
scary.
make you die and turn into a zombie.
AJ,
Regardless, if you
listen.
die, you turn into a zombie,
We
which is to
haven't
say,
eaten for
wow,
days.
everyone's
The
pre-infected.
car
Yeah,
is
okay.
gone.
For
All
some
that's
reason, getting
outside
bit
these walls are walkers.
considerably
Do you really wanna
accelerates.
go back
Oh, it's
out
almost
there?
as if you have bad
No.
karma, Clementine.
Oh my
Apologies
God,
tomorrow.
Jeff.
No. I will never forgive
Right
Clementine
now?
for taking my van.
You can work up to
Had a
it.
whole family.
Let's talk
She
to
didn't even
the
have
other kids
AJ at that point. It was
first.
just her. It was just her, and she was like, I'm taking your van.
You're taking this very personally for a video game.
Really
series.
am.
Oh, really? That's a thing you want to do in a zombie game. Let's help the little kid make friends.
Well, obviously, in the Walking Dead universe, we're not like.
That'll help
I'm
them
not
make
sure
friends. Look at
anyone
this,
points
AJ.
to
Look at
that.
this flagpole, AJ. Yeah, I just ran that up there. You want to salute it?
Obviously, we're not going to be like rebuilding society or anything. So
Not at this point, yeah.
Hey guys.
Clem, AJ, this is Omar. Excuse me, Chef Omar.
Hello, and no, it's not ready yet.
Oh,
Omar's a perfectionist.
Chef
Slightest
Omar
flavor
sounds
out of place
cool. I
in
like
his
Chef
coffee for a
Omar
week.
already. I bet you he's going to make it to the
I
end.
feel like he was on Kitchen Nightmares one time though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
No, it
You
was
guys
chopped.
know what
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the show Nailed It?
No, but I hear good things about it.
I don't know. It seems really cruel to me because it's like nobody here knows how to cook. Here's the most complicated dessert in the world. Cook it, and then it's like they do a fucked up job, and it's like, ha, 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 you're bad at cooking, and they're like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but we kind of that was kind of written in the sand there. I don't know. What to tell
Yeah.
you.
Clementine, right?
Yep. A sim, right? What are you writing?
What happened today?
My novel.
Chronicle
The
everything.
great American zombie
like
novel,
a diary?
I try to think.
Diary of the Dead.
Oh. All right, so Chris, what is the
You seem
greatest
really mad at
zombie
Marlon back
movie of
there.
all time?
He keeps going back to save
I'm
Is it Night of the Living Dead?
I'm gonna
You
go
want
with
to
well,
replace
you know,
the
as
front.
much as there's
Which
mad
is gonna
respect
have
for Night of the
fewer
Living
and
Dead.
fewer
That's a
Yeah.
great movie. The original, of course.
girl went
Although strangely, the
and
remake
helped
isn't that
the
bad. But I'm
hunting
gonna go
party
with
come
the
back.
original Dawn of the Dead as my all-time favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the mall one, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of a par for the course
It's
answer
just
for a lot of
sitting
people, but I'm going to give a close second for me
Give it back
to
to him.
Return of the Living Dead,
Okay.
which is technically a spoof of George
This thing's
Romero's
the only
zombies
place I get
films.
any
Right.
private
That's
But-
got the tar zombie
Yeah,
or whatever.
and was actually the first zombie movie to establish that, that zombies eat brains.
Right.
That's a thing.
Right.
That was the first thing to do it, and it was a comedy. But that
Okay.
one's great.
Okay.
It's also counted as one of the all-time great punk rock movies.
Okay. Cool.
What's your answer?
I don't know. I mean, probably Night of the Living Dead. Like I mean, like it's hard to get around that.
Who's that girl, I bet?
I think that
Yeah.
I've always had a
Wanna
little
talk
bit of
to
a
her?
problem with Dawn of the Dead, in that
Sorry.
there's a certain point where they
Yes.
just kind of hole up in the mall and decide to kind of pretend like everything is fine.
Yeah.
Even though there's a shitload of zombies
Always seems
outside.
bad.
That's kind of the point, though.
Yeah.
Like, that falls
You can
into
do
his
it.
whole, like,
You
the
just
ultimate
gotta-
failure of capitalism message that movie is really kind of about. It's
Tell
like,
her why
oh, we
you did
all
it.
are holed up
'Cause of my
in a way in a mall
thing?
pretending
Yep.
like everything
It's
is fine
nothing to be
outside when
ashamed
it's
of.
not.
Right.
Let's be honest.
It gets irritating to me as somebody who's thought way too much about the zombie apocalypse and being like, the zombies are going to get in at some point, guys. Like, maybe spend all day
Yes.
trying to
I mean, that's the thing, though, is like
kill them.
Isn't
When
your
I get
best
scared,
if
I
there's
do that.
endless
I don't mean
zombies,
to.
which presumably there is in any given zombie movie or scenario,
Sorry,
your
and
best
I
bet
feel-
is creating an impenetrable fortress. That you still can continue to have access
get a
and
little
set up
crazy when we
access
get
to
scared.
food and water.
I
Thank you for
disagree.
your honesty
I
and
think
your
that
You just want to be a
apology.
free roaming zombie killer.
No. I
sure
think
did.
I'm 100%. You remember the bit from part 1? I think that you can totally get yourself
You are all about the zombie pits.
the big zombie pit,
I
right?
just love zombie pits.
You know, maybe a moat filled with acids that when they get in, it just melts them,
Remind
and then
me
just
if there's an
melts them, and then
apocalypse
just
and you
melts
tell me
them.
to come over to not.
I think I don't know. You were pretty impressed on that. What was that? The board game show over at Randy's when I was like, okay, it's a Cthulhu apocalypse. I think I know what to do, you guys. And you guys were all just like, Jesus God, what are you? What's wrong with you?
It was a pretty elaborate plan you had there.
But I see. The thing is that I disagree when people make the assumption in a zombie apocalypse that there are infinite zombies. I'm like, but there's not. There is a finite number of zombies. So if you spend,
All right, so how many people are there in the country right now?
Okay.
I don't know.
It's like
Let's
8
There's
Someone
7.6 billion
else.
people in the world.
Okay, so there's like arguably like 2 billion, we'll say.
In the United States?
Yeah, I mean, we're huge landmass, so like say 2 to 3 billion.
Let's call it a billion or less.
I think it's way over.
Think
a
about
billion.
China.
I think
China's got a lot of. India has a lot of people in it.
Hey,
That's
you know,
true.
all
All right,
of-
so let's even just say,
Okay.
for argument's sake,
Yeah.
1 billion
I
people.
am.
Okay.
Right? Now, what's the percentage of people that at this
Yeah,
point you think
I can
are
see
not
that.
zombies?
You're good at that.
10.
You think 10%?
You like
Sure.
that, huh, little dude?
All right, so
I'll give you 5.
90%.
I'll give you
We'll say
5.
I wanna
5.
see
So
Right.
so 95% of all that 1 billion people are zombies.
Pretty rad, huh?
Yeah.
How long would it take to kill all of those people?
That doesn't matter.
Monsters, Yeah.
To me, at least, for my zombie apocalypse thing, that doesn't matter. Like all this bullshit of hanging out and writing a journal and doing whatever. I think you should just be killing zombies. Like your job from the moment you wake up until the minute you fall asleep is killing as many zombies as you can find. So when there's none around here, we're going to go out and we're going to find more of them. And if we find too many of them, we're going to come back here. We're going to figure it out. We're going to keep going out. Every single day, you're going to do nothing but go out and kill zombies. And that's your job every day. Because if 95% of people are dead, that means there should be plenty of canned food left. You maybe segment out like 1% of your population.
Canned foods only last for so long, though.
Right. Segment out
which-
1% of your population to start like really filling out like crops and livestock in the areas that are really, 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 really empty. And as time goes on, you just keep killing zombies.
I mean, I don't
Keep
disagree
killing
that-
zombies.
I don't disagree that you have to go out and rove and kill zombies. Like have that's their job is to go around and clear out the
It
area
is.
Right.
daily. But the more important thing is to have a fortified area that you can continue to grow crops and things like that. Because otherwise, without that, within 4 or 5 years,
guys
that
didn't
canned
have the
food's
best
no good
introduction.
anymore. If you don't have food, you die.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Wasn't
near
my
a
fault.
fresh water source
I
that you
really
constantly
am
got to monitor,
sorry.
make sure
Really.
zombies didn't fall and
Hey,
die in it.
sorry.
right.
I mean, you got to have that stuff
What
down
is this?
first. That's got to be the priority,
Our
Jeff.
graveyard.
Yeah.
If it's
You
fortified
guys
enough, it
still
doesn't
do
matter if there's a lot of zombies
Kinda,
wandering around
sorta.
outside.
Yeah,
So,
I
who's
agree with
here?
every single thing that you're saying, except
Nobody
that
really.
I still think
This
that
is where
there's
we buried
like
10
in the
sisters'
Walking Dead
belongings.
comic, you know, when
Lily
they
and Sophie.
they got the
Twins.
prison,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then like I got through a little bit of that,
Uh-huh.
but then they just like hung out in the prison,
Paying respects.
like sharpen a bunch of sticks and go out every day and just kill as many.
Should we
Just
do that too?
stick the sticks through
Well, yeah,
the
that's
chain link.
That's what they do on the show. They like every time they have a chain
I
link
think
things,
that'd
there's
be a
somebody
very
whose
nice
the
thing
job
to
is
do,
regularly
AJ.
monitor it and
Come
just stab them through the chain link.
Right.
You know?
And then like the day that there's none outside, go look for more. Like don't just be like, oh well, I guess we're done with that
I
zombie
mean,
situation.
That's pretty much what they do.
Well, then
Yeah.
good for them. Great.
Jeff, you would make a kind and benevolent ruler.
It's once there's no zombies left, then we can all go back to having our lives and figuring out how to get the cell phone towers back and making
Yeah.
new Candy Crush and
that's your
Metal Gear Solids and
that-
watch some
that-
Netflix.
That's your end game is more games.
Okay.
Right. But up until that point, we're going to need to spend all of our time getting rid of these stupid things. But I don't know. I always thought
Just
that
like our end game is making sure Rockstar Studios is functioning.
Right. That's what we have to do. We have to save this
Clementine,
world.
I'm Brody.
There's
Oh.
a lot of kids in this
Sweet
place.
little fella.
Yep.
She kind of looks like
Brain, a lot of
John
room for
C.
sleep
Riley
still
was a
out there.
teenage girl.
I'm the lucky one. He's just naturally good. Naturally good. That's rare stuff.
That's the best you get. Boy,
okay.
conversation,
All right.
not her strong point.
Pet the
I'm
dog.
really sorry I hit you. Can we please stay here and eat dinner and not go out into the forest and get killed?
There's
by
only 2
monsters?
options. Okay.
I
Don't
guess.
sweat it, buddy. You can make it up to me by teaching me your technique. You, a regular heavyweight.
Go for the balls. That's my technique.
grab
Oh
him.
shit! I gave it away.
See, maybe the secret of this one is that they are all vampires, and that's how they survive.
Yeah.
I'm
Guys,
kind of
earned
into that
yourself
world
after
where
all.
it turns out that like a lot of the survivors are actually vampires. Like they go, oh, well, how do these people end up so healthy and look fit? It's because they're vampires, dude.
You know what? In the first season they had one of those, and man, I clocked them as cannibals so far away.
Oh, right.
It was just like, oh, you're eating people.
Yeah, they're cannibals.
You're
Those are
eating
just
people.
human beings who are
Ladies
crazy.
and
If you're a
gentlemen,
vampire,
dinner
I
is
mean,
served.
if vampires are a real thing,
Right.
then there's nothing wrong with killing people and draining their blood because that is how you have to survive.
Right.
It's like telling a lion that's bad. You shouldn't like eat animals for food. No, it's a lion. That's what it does. Vampires have to kill people to survive. Then how can you judge them for that?
Easily. Oh, look, he's the Joker. Shit.
Oh God.
You want to know how I got these scars?
I ate some stew that was way too
Where are
hot.
your manners, AJ?
Just because vampires prey on
Night.
humans
Good night.
doesn't mean that we have to just be like, okay.
Well, no, I mean, I get fighting back. You're like, you don't want to die either. It's
Right.
your job to
Sure
not
they
die.
shared
But
as
I
much as they
cannot
could.
judge vampires for doing what they do.
You know what would be interesting? You know what would be interesting is if you set up a
You can have the
a
rest.
zombie mythology where there
You
were
sure?
vampires in the world, or maybe there's just like
Yeah.
one, right, or a few, right? They've been interred, they've been under the ground, they've been sleeping for thousands of years, and they wake up one day and they start
And they're
Me
like,
too.
fuck.
no, and humanity's fine, and they start
tell you what.
turning people,
Uh-huh.
they start feeding off people, but it's the rules where it's
Very
like
important.
if they die, if you
Good
bleed
night.
them out and they die, then they turn
Violet,
into like ghouls or
it's time.
zombies, right?
Which is basically the strain.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, is that is it?
Tonight,
Yeah,
Luke.
more or less.
Okay, but then it's like, okay, so then that gets way out of
Field is
control
game
because of the
around.
population
Game
density.
played by
Right.
man
Uh,
Because
and-
if they're mindless,
The
like
only game
vampire,
there is.
feral vampires, then that's going to cause a problem real
I
fast.
don't know
Right.
the game.
And
The
so
only card game I've played
the
has
zombie
less
apocalypse happens, but
Don't
then the
worry.
vampires
We'll
are
pick it up
forced
as
to
we go.
essentially team up with the
Take it easy.
survivors
Everyone
Yeah.
gets
because they
stacked
can't
cards
suck the
and
blood out of the
everyone's
zombies.
Right. So
And
they're
the-
going to die too
And the
unless
winner
they
gets
form
to
a
have
team.
some
Right. And then
Someone
the,
has almost certainly already written this comic
What?
book.
and so
right?
I don't know. The survivors and the vampires have to work together. The survivors
what if
give
I
their
win?
blood over,
you
and then the
get to ask us
vampires have to
right.
help
It's
them with
only
their
fair.
strength and all their powers
there'll
and
be
shit like
like
that.
stories where someone's like, I don't understand why you won't make me into a vampire. I'd increase my chances of
Looks like he's
survival.
been-
Right.
I need you to make my child into a vampire.
Right.
Yeah,
You
that's
can do
it.
all the normal vampire shit, and you can also
Take your
do,
eyes off of
you know, and then you can
one
have the
card game.
ghouls start to like
But you both
evolve
use
since they're
breaks
not
from each
just
other.
like
Yeah,
science
maybe.
zombies. They're
This is
like
his
magic
first time
zombies.
around
Sure.
anyone
You
his
know,
own age.
yeah, I can see it.
And
Sometimes
then the
he
Loch
acts
Ness
more
monster
like an
shows
adult
up.
than
Yep.
And he's
a
like,
kid.
Oh, and then there's wolfmen and
It's
fairies in
nice to
season
see
2
him
because the
let him do it
vampires
again.
that wasn't enough.
yeah.
Wasn't enough.
Yes, if you would.
I'd watch that show.
We're playing War.
So can you do things here? Can you choose to say go fish or something?
I don't know what we're playing.
I don't have a clue what we're
I was
playing.
pitching my zombie idea.
Yeah.
Way to go me.
I think this is just War.
So about AJ.
It's just like high card wins.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. Nobody
Where
ever
are
taught these
AJ's
kids some
parents?
proper card games.
Apparently
You
not.
two don't really look related, so
Hey,
what
man.
happened there?
Racist.
His dad was killed by some asshole.
He just,
And
I
his
picked
mom?
the, it was too
Long
sad to
story.
tell the
Sad
story.
That is not what your option was.
What's,
Okay, let's keep playing this game.
I guess?
This is what happens in a future zombie
Hey,
apocalypse where
I
they don't
win.
have Telltale games.
Hey, you do.
You play high card.
So,
Yeah, this is
you
why
wanna know?
I'm fighting for humanity so we can get good games back. What's up with Marlon's haircut?
What's up with your haircut, Marlon?
Seriously.
Oh, it's like truth or dare, but like whoever
What do you mean?
the
whoever
high
gets the high
card
card.
has to answer the
Probably
question
smells like one,
or
too.
ask the question.
I look cool.
You never have,
Say.
never
Nope.
will.
Say I look cool.
I mean, even in the 80s, that wasn't cool. Just some people thought it was.
Wait, wasn't there a jack on her thing before?
Booyah!
Booyah?
Boona?
How did these people
Come
pick
on,
up this
spit it
stuff?
out.
I mean, they were even
So,
that guy was too young to
ever,
remember anything from
ever have
pre-apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh my
But he held on to
What? It
Booyah.
happens.
Yep.
Perfectly valid question.
Somebody's got to. Somebody's
ask
got to
me
carry
how to
our
get a girlfriend.
culture forward.
All right, so what's up? Would you believe in love?
Oh, I'm sure.
Don't
she's
start singing
real
that song by the
surprised about
Darkness.
that one.
I met a boy one time.
And
Ooh.
Friends.
Just friends.
Ooh.
Nothing else.
Clementine
Nothing at
and a boy sitting in
Yeah,
a tree.
Just that. Just friends.
Well, that's not a great romance story there.
Hey, y'all asked.
I win. So
Everybody say my hair is cool. Hey guys,
you
what
haven't
you
been
guys
alone
all
this
over
entire
me?
time. Who used to take care of you?
Oh, Jesus.
God, we saw it in the opening credits.
First
We have
person
to go
talk
through
to
this
me about
again.
Survival was Lee.
Now.
Lee,
What did he teach
Lee,
Lots of
Lee,
stuff.
Lee.
Most important
Swimming
thing.
in a sea of Lee. I beg you not to tell the story on bended knee.
say
Lee,
goodbye.
Lee, 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 Lee.
I do not know that song.
That's Tenacious D.
Nope. Nope. Don't know it. All right, what do we got now? Haha, I win.
Again.
You do indeed. Ask away.
What would you ask? Met anyone famous?
Anyone
You
famous?
guys meet anyone
With Bill
famous out
Murray?
there?
Yeah.
No.
Too bad. You'd figure a movie star or something would show up somewhere.
Yeah.
In the
like-
middle of a
They have,
forest
like, millions
in.
of dollars. They're probably living in a bunker.
I mean,
with
yeah,
butlers
probably
and
not in
waterbeds
wherever
out
the fuck
ass.
they are. I mean, whoever's surviving in L.A.
Waterbeds out the ass. Who has waterbed?
Money.
Oh, I forgot. They're still children. They're like, oh, it'd be so cool to have a waterbed.
I mean,
with a bat,
in
though.
post-apocalypse,
Baseball
that would
sucks.
seem like
You suck.
like the most
much as
incredible,
baseball.
crazy technology imaginable, right?
I
You're
guess,
Like, whoa,
yeah.
waterbed.
Holy shit.
I mean, with that guy's haircut, it looks like the 70s weren't that far back.
Victory Violet.
This is
Here's
one way
something
of
I'd
setting
love
up
to ask when I'm
character
in groups.
exposition.
It's a really dumb game.
Out of the four of us, who do you think is gonna die first?
Oh, it's the
You asking me
elephant-
that?
it's the elephant in the room.
Oh,
Anyone but me.
Any one of you, but certainly not me.
Yeah, there you go.
So sure.
Put your thing
Made
down.
it this
Meh.
far.
You asked,
So have we.
bitch. Bitch, you asked. Who's going to die first? Who was I supposed to
I am the
say?
greatest card player of all time.
Just
No, you-
ask your damn question.
What do you guys think of The Last Jedi?
Actually, never mind.
No!
It's not a fun
Lewis, we said you could never ask that question.
Ever had to kill someone you loved?
Oh, my God. Oh, my good
We're
goddamn.
really just cutting to the
Hey,
quick on this
you wanted me to ask.
conversation.
Yep, I killed Lee. Yep.
His name was Lee.
Lee, Lee,
Oh,
Lee.
God damn it.
Told me that my parents were dead.
You know, you guys want to play this game,
Sounds
huh?
like a
Oh,
rough
you ever
game.
had to kill anybody?
Wait, her parents are dead? Is
Stay
she
of my life.
Batman?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Her parents were dead at the very beginning. Lee found her in a house. Her parents were like
I'm
turned
done playing
outside
for
trying to
tonight.
get in.
Right, I
Yeah.
remember that now.
It's probably
Sort
for
of.
the best.
You motherfuckers, you get asked the worst questions in the
wanted me to
world. You're going to
ask.
get people bummed the fuck out. What's your favorite
Let's go,
food?
AJ.
Yeah.
Have you ever read a book that you thought would make a good movie? What song do you like more than any other songs?
Right.
You ever like the smell of a fire on a cold winter's night?
What's your favorite song? They're all going to be like, "Oh, my darling Clementine."
Right,
It's the only
right.
song we've heard.
Sure.
Long day, huh?
I mean, I know we asked you the most
You're
intensely personal questions that you could ask another human being.
But, you know, don't take it personal or anything.
Right.
Biggest dumbass. Yeah, he's my best friend, so I can legally call him that.
Shut up, dumb hair.
Seriously. This guy annoys me just in his existence. I hope he gets eaten first.
Get some sleep. Human for a night. In the morning, come find me. We can talk about making this long term.
We can stay?
We
felt
can
like
talk
that was
about it.
established.
AJ, don't you know that that like if you stay anywhere in The Walking Dead for more than 2 days, that something terrible will happen?
Pretty much.
Like we'll be lucky if we wake up tomorrow and everybody isn't dead and we've got to fight our way out of here.
I mean, that could happen. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm kind of rooting for that to happen.
Especially with Marlon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like a really safe window.
It does.
That's
Gripping.
just making conversation.
Yep. Yep. We're just about done here. I have a feeling there's going to be something somewhat dramatic here towards the end because we've been
You think? 'Cause
Like-
so far this episode, we're not really dealing with a lot of drama.
Must
Yeah.
have been an artist living in here.
What's an artist?
They really are just
It's
like
like
neither one of them
a
are great at
person who
conversation.
colors a
They're
lot.
just
That's
like,
true.
there's so
Just
many
pictures.
colors on here. Wow, I
You mean
guess
like
there
10?
must have been an artist.
Yeah. like
Yes.
yeah.
I like to do pictures too.
Really? You didn't know what an artist was? How do you know?
Well, maybe you just didn't know the word for it.
Oh, shit. I didn't know Marlon set you up in this room.
I just wanted to grab something from the closet.
Is that all your art supplies?
Where the hell is it?
Is it art supplies?
Oh,
What?
She's the
that's what I was
artist.
looking for. It belonged to Sophie.
Oh no, Sophie was the artist.
Oh no.
Sophie no longer
Ten's
with
sister.
us.
He was asking for more art supplies and stuff, so I was going to
Oh, sorry. We didn't know.
Yeah, we just started rummaging
It's-
around through your
it's fine,
shit.
Don't worry about it. Honestly, it's just been sitting here for the past year and no one's touched it.
Can we bond
AJ
already and
wants
just
to
get
play.
it over with so we can move on to the
It's
next
fine.
zombie killing thing?
Well, see, I don't really know what I'm.
You can keep
It's
it.
all right. She says you can keep it.
I didn't mean it.
Okay,
Aw.
it's hard for me to tell. 10 will be disappointed. Oh, the other kid.
Yeah.
Huh. I see you're settling in.
What?
What? How does-
Yeah.
I took off my hat and put down my backpack.
Yes.
Oh, sure. Just
always
make
liked
yourself
this
at
one.
home, I suppose.
Move in.
Shit on
Putting
the
up
walls.
posters and shit,
Lots
you
of
know.
color.
Drawing a bunch of dicks on the wall.
Yeah.
Musical. Not like Lewis.
I see
though.
you carved in your
Shit.
own "fuck you" and anarchy symbol.
Yep.
What, you think this place is yours?
She had the most
Is there a
amazing
symbol? Is there
voice.
a conformity
Real
symbol that you
Marlon
can
always
like
joked
something
we
that's the
would slaughter
anti-anarchy
every
symbols, like
time
the anarchy
we
sign
would
upside
defend.
I think
down?
it's the MAGA hats we were talking about.
Oh, there you go.
That was a long time ago.
In a galaxy
After they-
far, far away. Oh,
Afterwards,
No.
Brody and 10 took down all the
Wrong
paintings.
franchise.
oh, okay.
Although give them time. Maybe after we're dead, but they'll probably be as
There
good
are
as
Star
Walking
Wars
Dead.
zombies,
Not a
though.
good
Are
memory.
there?
Yes.
Wait, in
Guess I
canon?
just lost my train of thought.
No, not a canon.
Okay, so not Star Wars zombies.
Sound
Then.
like they were great
They were part of
friends.
the. They were. It was a book
Yeah,
spinoff,
Sophie was a good
basically.
friend. And Minnie.
Pre
I think. Yeah, I think
Disney buying Star Wars.
Yes.
So not so early extended universe.
What exactly
late
happened then?
extended universe.
Late extended.
Sophie
Yeah.
and
But not
Minerva.
the ones that because now all the
Went
extended universe
scavenging
stuff
with
is
Marlon and Brody
canon.
out past the safe zone.
Wait.
Everything since Disney bought it and
Oh,
they started
yeah.
doing the Force Awakens is all canon.
Right. Now that they wiped the slate clean and have started over
Oh, yeah.
again.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I just miss having someone around to
Still
talk
miss me
to.
some Mara Jade,
There's
man.
just
Get
so
the Mara
many
Jade back in there.
dudes.
You brought in Thrawn,
This
but no
place
Mara
can get a
Jade.
little
Anyway, sorry,
too
wrong
broken
franchise.
for my liking sometimes. And I'm not exactly like a people person.
So it's
know,
you were saying like let's
I know I
stop with the
sometimes have a
bonding and get
habit-
back to the
have a habit of being a
the
little
drama,
bit
the
get back to
killing.
the zombies.
Come off all
But
right.
the zombie killing is
thought you were
pretty
pretty cool.
rudimentary in this game. I'm
Sure.
almost like
Oh.
I
I mean,
think
the Telltale games are
Thanks,
really more
I
about the
guess.
plot and the conversation anyway.
if you're not
You
here
were
for the
pretty cool,
for the
too.
dialogue, then
Been against those
I mean, so far I'm not really wildly
Hey,
impressed
Clem,
with the dialogue in
I'm
this
an
particular
artist now.
chapter.
yeah.
It's kind of banal.
I mean, I feel like they have to get things started. Of course, I do feel that like you remember when I told you
Not
about the
bad,
last
kiddo.
season, how it was like Clem stole the guy's van and then she shot somebody in the face, and like there was a lot kind of going
Enjoy
on
that,
there.
little man.
But for this, all I have the feeling of, because we're done here and we're probably not going to play any more of this,
See ya.
is
Yeah. See ya.
they've got to be spending up to what, like an hour here, like getting you to know all these people, because they're going to start offing them,
Okay,
right?
Sure,
They're
sure.
going to start offing them
So
immediately.
you have all the
Okay.
feels when they die, except for maybe the guy with the mullet.
From
For
a
me? For the wall. To make our home look nice.
Seriously, you think you're
That's a
good
good
at
idea,
drawing?
AJ.
That's okay. I mean, admittedly,
Here, let me
there's-
put it up. Wait, what's underneath that big splotch? Okay, never mind. We'll just put
How
it right
about
here.
here?
Oh, where did that come from?
she has a whole collection of those.
Me protecting Clem. You spelled protecting wrong, by the way.
Stupid kid. Why am I even bothering
AJ?
with you?
Well, what happened? Oh, is it just about to get interesting now that we have
Is
to
he a
wrap
g-
it up?
Is he a ghost?
Oh, he's under the bed.
Oh, okay.
Because he's
It'd been cooler
he's
if it turned
skewered.
out like there's a Sixth Sense
Hey there.
thing going on, and
What are you
he was a
doing?
ghost the whole time.
AJ's been dead for years.
No one else ever
It's safe out
responds to
here.
anything AJ
No one
says.
can get me. You're gonna get cold down there. The bed's a lot warmer.
What about the door? What if someone comes in?
Put the chair in
What
front
if
of
they
it.
try to hurt us? What
Uh,
if they steal our stuff?
I'll keep watch. I'll sleep with one eye
Never
open if I
promise
have
that.
to.
Then you have shitty
You
sleep.
can't sleep like that. I tried. If I stay here, no one can find me, and I can keep guard.
Pretty sure you're
and
not that
watch
hard to
over you.
find.
I can protect us.
Unless you're a ghost.
What's gotten into you?
all right, let's wrap it up.
Sorry, yeah. It doesn't look like
Um,
the big dramatic thing is
please,
coming
Clem.
here, Jeff.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm just gonna go
okay,
ahead
you
and
can
give it a
sleep in
go.
bed.
Yeah.
Here.
All right,
for your
folks, hit the
head.
like and subscribe button. If you'd like to see these videos a day earlier,
Let
you
me
can always
know
head
if
on
you
over
get
to
cold.
rageselect.com. One of the things I've been trying to push forward recently is YouTube is garbage at telling you when videos come up.
Yeah.
Like literally last
glad we're
week,
not sleeping in the car anymore.
I feel like they're probably suppressing my videos because
Yeah.
I don't monetize them. Therefore, they're not reviewed for advertiser friendliness, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Go to rageselect.com. There's nothing there. It's just a Wix website with a video in the front of it, basically, and the old videos below it, right? There's no Facebook pixels or plugins or like MIDI files that play or like an irritating GIFs. It's just the whatever the latest video is. So if you want to, like, if you maybe you're not seeing all the Rage Select you want to, just open it up. You'll be right there.
He's gonna let us stay, right?
Now, if you want to help us out, you can always head over to patreon.com/RageSelect. Kick us some bucks in return. We'll kick you bonus videos that nobody else gets to see. Also, we have some Amazon links down below. Start by clicking on those Amazon links, and we'll get a little piece of whatever you buy. Yeah.
AJ,
and with all that, Chris, where can people find you?
Well, I own this podcast network called oneofus.net, and we talk about movies, TV shows, all sorts of stuff. There's a whole bunch of different shows, including one show that I'm going to prominently mention called Giganticast. That one of your regular guys, Matt Frank, of course, also very famous artist of all things kaiju, Godzilla, Gamera, what have you, runs his own podcast there where he talks about kaiju things. Like the last episode, he just talked about the new Godzilla television show on Netflix.
The futuristic, the really dark and depressing futuristic one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he talks about stuff like that. I'm even on it every once in a while where I'm like, I have seen this thing.
Right.
I can talk about it. But it's a lot of fun. You should go to oneofus.net, check out Giganticast. We have a whole pull-down page called Shows at the top, and you can see all our many, many shows, and check that out. And give us a wave high. Hey, I came over from Rage Select. Well, good. Now stay.
They were super strong.
All right, so before AJ insults this poor kid's dead parents and gets into a fight, we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up. Join us back here tomorrow for another brand new video, and we'll see you then.